My greetings to everyone. Today we are starting with a new series called Principles of Marketing, which is a core paper of BCom Honors and BCom program. So starting with the introduction part, today we are going to talk on introduction of marketing. Now let us talk about the definition of marketing. Marketing is the performance of those business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from producer to consumer or user. According to American Marketing Association, marketing is defined as the process by which the companies engage the customers, they build the strong customer relationships and create the customer value in order to capture the value from the customers in return. This famous definition is given by the father of marketing called Philip Kotler. And definitely, to quote Stanton, marketing is the total system of interacting the business activities designed to plan, price, promote and distribute want satisfying products and services to present and potential customers. So let us discuss now the foundations of marketing. The ultimate objective of marketing is to establish a win-win partnership in which the business provide goods and services that meet the requirement and desires of their clients, and clients voluntarily give value in return. So there are several rated tasks which are included in the marketing process. It first requires doing marketing research and analysis to comprehend the requirement, aspirations and the preferences of the consumer base. Through acquiring the knowledge about the consumer behavior and industry developments, the business can spot the openings and create the products that live up to the client expectations. The companies use pricing, distribution, promotion and the product development tactics to get their products on the market after they have a clear understanding of the demands of their target market. Now, marketing is the process of creating, communicating, delivering and exchanging the value to fulfill the customer needs and wants. It's about satisfying the customer's demand while achieving the business objectives. Marketing starts with a deep understanding of the consumer needs, wants and the main points. So companies like Amazon, they analyze the customer data to anticipate needs and deliver personalized products, recommendations based on the past behavior. Now, value creation and communication. The marketing creates value by offering the products or the services that address the specific customer problems or the desires. Effective communication is essential to convey this value. For example, Coca-Cola advertising emphasizes the refreshing and enjoyable experience of its beverages. Now let us talk about the features of marketing. The first is advertising. A crucial aspect of marketing advertising involves creating and placing the messages or the advertisements to promote a product or a service. This can be done through various channels like print, television, radio, online and the social media. The next is your branding. The branding involves creating a unique identity and image for a product or the service in the mind of consumers. It includes developing a brand, name, logo, slogans and overall brand strategy to differentiate a product from its competitors. Next is your market research. Market research helps to identify the target market, understand the consumer behavior and analyze the competitors. So this includes conducting a survey, interviews and analyzing the data to gather the insights and inform the marketing strategies and decision making. So this is the main feature of marketing. Then we have is a public relations. The public relations, it focuses on managing the company's reputation and building a positive relationship with the public, media and the stakeholders. Now these activities include the media relations, the press releases, events and the crisis management. The product development. Marketing plays a role in the development and the launch of new products or services. So this involves conducting a market research, identifying the consumer needs and preferences, designing and testing the products and creating the effective marketing strategies to promote them. Then we have the distribution channels. Now these are primarily what we are discussing are the features of marketing. So distribution channel talks about and include determining the most effective distribution channel to get the product or the service to the target market. So this can involve the direct sales, e-commerce, retail partnerships or other intermediaries. Then we have sales promotion. Sales promotion aim to intensify customers to make a purchase or take a specific action. Now the examples of sales promotion include discounts, coupons, contest, loyalty programs and the free samples. Then we have a digital marketing. Now with the rise of technology and the internet, the digital marketing has become a significant component of marketing strategies. So this includes utilizing an online platform such as websites, social media, email marketing, content marketing, search engine optimization and the paid advertising. Now the next feature of marketing is a customer relationship management called CRM. Now the CRM focuses on building and maintaining the relationships with the customer. So this involves gathering the customer data, tracking the interactions, implementing the strategies to personalize the marketing efforts, which improves the customer satisfaction and of course it fosters the customer loyalty. The next feature of marketing is pricing. So pricing is very crucial and critical decision that involves determining the right price for a product or a service. So this includes considering the factors such as production cost, competition, target market and positioning in the market. The next feature of marketing is marketing starts and ends with the customer. So the customer demands and the wants drive marketing. Now through market research, you learn the customer's taste, behaviors and the wants. So this data is utilized to designing the marketing strategies, address the client wants and promote and sell the products and the services. So marketing main purpose is to recruit, satisfy and retain the customers for long-term business success. The next feature of marketing is your marketing is science and art. The data analysis, the marketing research and the quantitative measures make marketing a science. Analyzing the customer behavior, market trends and competitor data informs the decisions. The marketing science finds the target markets, studies the customer preferences and evaluates the marketing campaigns. Marketing is the art because it takes imagination, storytelling and emotions. The visual designs, engaging brand messages and the customer-friendly commercials are included. The marketing success uses strategic narrative, brand image and aesthetics to evoke the emotions and connect with the audience. The learning and following the industry trends are very crucial for marketing career advancement. The marketing professionals want their methods to boost the business. Marketing is a creative profession. Marketing is creative. To attract the clients, you need innovative ideas, captivating stories, and appealing content. The marketing involves creative thinking in branding, advertising content, and campaign development. So, marketing definitely is a very, very creative profession. Marketing gurus create unique ideas, messaging, and the visuals for their target market using creative thinking. Typeface, color, and photography are used to evoke the powerful emotions and create a coherent brand image. The innovative marketing methods differentiate the products and the brands in congested markets. Now let us do some basic concepts: market versus marketer, need versus wants, and marketing versus selling. Now these basic concepts needs a mention because it builds the foundation for the students. So let us first talk about market versus marketer. The market and the marketer are two fundamental elements in the realm of business and commerce. Traditionally, the term market refers to the place where buyers and the sellers meet for exchange of goods and services. Now these days, the term market has acquired a broader meaning. It refers to actual and potential buyers of a product or a service, whom the sellers can approach through the various means of communication and the transport. For example, a marketer can approach the prospective buyers through web advertising, and a customer can purchase goods from his residence or office by placing an order on the telephone or a cell phone or using the internet and the email. Now, who is a marketer? Marketer or a seller is the provider of a person satisfaction to customers. A marketer can be an organization who makes available the products or services and offers them to the customer with an intention of satisfying their needs and the wants. For example, McDonald's, it tries to satisfy the customer's need for food by providing them with an assortment of fast food. The Titan Watches company satisfies the customer needs for keeping time by providing them with a range of watches. Now, some marketers offer these services to customers, and so they marketers are known as the service. For example, the State Bank of India and the Life Insurance Corporation of India, they offer the services to their customers or the clients. Now coming on to the second fundamental part, that is the difference between the wants versus the needs. Now needs are fundamental necessities that are very essential for the human survival and the well-being, such as food, shelter, and clothing. They are universal and relatively constant. Wants, on the other hand, are desires that go beyond the basic needs and are shaped by individual preferences and the societal influences. So these can include the luxury goods, entertainment, and non-essential services. Now coming on to the third fundamental part, that is the selling versus the marketing. Selling is the act of exchanging a product or a service for money. It is a transactional process where the focus is on closing the deal, often with a short-term perspective. Marketing is a broader, strategic approach that encompasses the entire journey leading to a sale. It involves understanding the customer needs, creating the awareness, building the brand recognition, and establishing a long-term relationship with a customer. Now, moving on to the difference between the two. Now, as you can see in this slide, the selling starts from a factory to the existing products to selling and promotion, and the last is your profit through the sales volume. That is, in the sales, the entire orientation is on the profit through the increase in the sales volume. Now coming on to a different perspective of marketing. Now marketing starts with market, followed by satisfying the customer needs, and then you have an integrated marketing, and here we are focusing on the profits through the customer satisfaction. So let us find and dwell into the points of differences between the two, that is the difference between the selling and the marketing. The first and the foremost is the scope. Now when you talk about a selling, it is only a part of process of marketing. Whereas if you talk about a marketing, it is a wide term consisting of a number of activities such as identification, customer needs, etc. The second is your focus. When you talk about selling, the focus here is to transfer of the title from the seller to the consumer. Whereas if you talk about marketing, here the focus is on achieving the maximum satisfaction of the customer needs and wants. Now there is a predominance in case of selling on the product. So in case of selling, the product is given the highest priority. Whereas in the marketing, the customer is treated as a king. Now what is the aim? Aim is profit through sales volume. Whereas in case of marketing, it is profit through customer satisfaction. The emphasis in case of selling is on pending the customer according to the product. Whereas the emphasis in case of marketing is to develop the products as per the customer needs. In case of strategies, it is the promotion and persuasion in case of sales, whereas in case of marketing, it is the integrated marketing efforts. Let us now talk on the scope of principles of marketing. Now, the scope of principles of marketing applies to a wide range of business and non-business entities, and it can vary based on the level of operations and the product offerings. So here's how it relates to these factors. The first is your market research. Conducting a market research is critical function of marketing. It involves gathering and analyzing the data through target markets, consumer preferences, behavior and trends. So this research helps identify the market opportunities, understand the customer needs and expectations, and make the informed decisions about the product development, pricing, promotion and distribution strategies. Next we have is the product development. The marketer work very closely with the product teams to identify the market gaps, conduct the research and testing, and develop the new products or improve the existing ones. Now, we talk about the distribution and the supply chain management. So, pricing and the revenue management, the marketers consider the factors such as the production cost, competition, customer perceptions and desired profit margins to set the optimal prices. It also involves the understanding of the price elasticity, conducting the pricing research. The next is your marketing communication and promotion. Effectively communicating the value and the benefits of the products or services to the target customers is a core function of marketing. Now this includes developing creative and compelling advertising campaigns, utilizing the various marketing channels, that is the print, digital and the social media, conducting the public relation activities and engaging with the influencers to reach and influence the target audience. Now we come on the distribution and the supply chain management. Now this involves determining the most effective distribution channels, ensuring the efficient logistics and inventory management, establishing partnerships with the suppliers, managing the relationships with the intermediaries, and ensuring the products are available at the right time and at the right place. The customer relationship management. The marketer employs the various CRM techniques such as the customer segmentation, personalized marketing, loyalty programs, the customer feedback mechanisms to understand the customer needs, enhance the customer satisfaction, and foster the long-term loyalty. Next we have is a strategic planning and market analysis, which involves setting the long-term goals, identifying the target markets, analyzing the market trends and competitors, and identifying the competitive advantages. The marketers conduct the extensive market analysis to determine the market potential, assesses the opportunities and the threats. Let us now do the most pertinent part. Yes, we are talking about the functions of marketing. Now, the functions of marketing talks about the research, exchange, physical environment and facilitation of exchange. The market research. The art of market research encompasses the various methods from the survey to interview to data analysis. The Facebook, for example, collects the vast amount of user data to tailor its platform and advertising offerings. Next we have is the functions of exchange, that is buying and assembling. Procurement of raw material, semi-finished or finished products has gained the greater importance for the modern industrial and commercial enterprises. The raw material are purchased for production by industrial enterprises and the finished goods. Next we have a buying. Buying is different from assembling. Buying involves determination of requirements, finding the sources of supply, placing the order and receiving the goods. By assembling means collection of goods already purchased from the different sources at a common point. It is also used in another sense. Then we have selling. This is an important aspect of marketing. Under the ownership of goods is transferred from the seller to the buyer. So sales may take the form of negotiated sale, auction sale. Now in case of negotiated sale, the terms and the conditions between the buyer and the seller are arrived at bargaining or haggling. But in case of an auction sale, there is no scope of negotiation between the seller and the buyer. The buyer assemble at a place of an auction. Next important function is your physical treatment functions, that is standardization. Standardization means setting up of the standards, and the industrial goods are given the brand names by their manufacturers to convey to the specifications of a product. The grades of the agricultural products are based on these specifications. The customers that their goods conform to certain well-defined standards. Next we have is a packaging. Packaging is traditionally done to protect the goods from damage in transit and to facilitate the easy transfer of goods to the customers. But now it is also used by the manufacturers to establish his brand image as distinct from those of his rivals. Next is your storage. Goods are generally produced in anticipation of goods, and they have to be stored properly in the warehouses to protect them from any damage which may be caused by ants, rats, moisture, sun, theft, etc. So storage of goods in warehouses has become an indispensable service these days. Next we have is a transportation. The modern organizations produce on a large scale to cater to the requirement of customers scattered throughout the country. So this calls for transportation of goods and services from the production to the places of consumption. So the transportation provides the physical means which facilitate the movement of the persons, goods and services from one place to another. So it is definitely with the help of various means of transportation that the raw material are transported from the place of their production to the industrial centers where they are converted into the finished products. Thank you very much.